Welcome inside the DC Everest Fieldhouse. It's Thursday night, girls high school basketball. I'm Chris Conley. We're getting ready for DC Everest against Wisconsin Rapids. It's a game that has implications for the Wisconsin Valley Conference standings. Final regular season game before the playoffs get underway next week. We'll take a look at the table in just a moment. First, our pregame is brought to you by Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. A 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance. At Auto Select, you're good to go. Auto Select, Schofield Avenue, Weston, Highway 10 East, and Church Street in Stevens Point. A win today for the Evergreens would move them to 6-5 in conference play and would give them third place all to themselves. That's a big deal for the Everest girls program. They finished in 6th place in the Wisconsin Valley Conference a year ago. So to move up 3 spots, that shows that the program has indeed moved forward. And Coach Lauren Bullis said in our post-game interview after their last win last week against Merrill, said that she wants this game. Wisconsin Rapids has a win over the Evergreens from earlier in the season, 46-43 down at their place. That was a competitive game, came down to one possession at the end and tilted the Red Raiders' way. They're 4-6. These teams got their playoff assignments over the weekend. The Evergreens will have a play-in game against a winless Appleton West game. That'll be here at the DC Everest Fieldhouse. Wisconsin Rapids will go on the road. They'll play at Hortonville. The Evergreens will be favored to win that play-in game. Wisconsin Rapids will play as an underdog when they get into the playoffs next week. We'll meet our starting lineups and get this regular season finale underway when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
At Abbey Bank, we know everyone has their strengths. Our bankers may excel in numbers, but can they score on the court?
Maybe you guys should stick to what you're good at. Banking.
And that's exactly what we do. At Abbey Bank, we stick to what we do best, making banking about you.
Find an Abbey Bank location near you by visiting abbeybank.com.
Abbey Bank, where we make banking about you.
Welcome back to the DC Everest Fieldhouse. Wisconsin Rapids fans, welcome to our Zaleski Sports coverage. Good to have you along. Your Red Raiders are in the road red with white numerals. DC Everest wears the home white with green trim. Pre-game shoot-around is over. Teams are gathering in front of their bench as the DC Everest fight song plays. Regardless of what happens in tonight's game, both of these teams will finish the regular season below 500. Two top teams in the Valley Conference, Spash and Marshfield, and neither of these teams are particularly close to the top two. If Rapids wins, we'll have a tie for third place. Evergreens could claim third all by themselves with a win today. Teams will line up across their respective free throw lines. We'll get the sportsmanship announcement, then we'll head down to Joe Finnegan and the DC Everest Pep Band for the Star Spangled Banner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Wisconsin Valley Conference girls basketball game between the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders and our DC Everest Evergreens.
Wisconsin Rapids has 8 adults who are wearing the coaching red jerseys. That's like one for each starter, and 1 or 2 could work on the bench players. That's a lot of coaching.
To exhibit positive and respectful behavior for the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance. Your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand.
And now to courtside for the Star Spangled Banner.
Enjoy in the playing of the national anthem tonight by being performed by the DC Everest Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Joseph Finnegan.
The Pep Band may be a little small tonight because it's the first day of a 4-day weekend. No school in the DC Everest School District. Today was a virtual learning day. They're off tomorrow and then the upcoming weekend.
5'5" senior, number 5, Gabby Niels.
Here's the starting lineup for Wisconsin Rapids. Gabby Nielmitz, a senior. Kristen Radke. Radke's also a senior. Lexi Kaur, senior. There's Sydney Holberg, an underclassman, a junior. And Riley Hasbro, 5'10". She's the height for Wisconsin Rapids in the starting lineup, and she's a junior. Here come the DC Everest Evergreens. 2 seniors will start. Number 4, Kelsey Woolley. Number 5, Grace Sandquist. Junior, Aubrey Klatt. Senior, Kirsten Hall. And sophomore, McKenna Bullis. Opening tap for tonight's girls basketball game, DC Everest and Wisconsin Rapids, when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
So Rapids has a win in pocket from when these teams met earlier. Evergreens are playing for a series sweep this year. We meet at the center circle. Riley Hasbro to jump against Kirsten Hall. Whistle sounds, we're underway. Evergreens control the opening tap. Kelsey Woolley to the front court. Rapids is looking to trap in the corner. Woolley gets out of trouble over to Bullis. She's quickly double-teamed. Over to Woolley, cross court. So if you're going to double-team the ball, someone's got to be open. Evergreen's got to find the open player. Entry pass to Sandquist, back out. Woolley had some separation. Cross court, and the Evergreens have turned it over, thrown into the backcourt. Not the start the Evergreens had in mind. Rapids will inbound underneath their own basket. Lexi Core will trigger it in. Evergreens show man-to-man. Core gets it in all the way up high to Riley Hasbro. Core got it back. She's double-teamed. Goes back out. Sydney Holberg to the wing. Everest man-to-man defense a little bit soft. Rapids could pop a three if they wanted to. That's deflected out of bounds off an Everest player. No, it's not. Off of Rapids, so both teams open with turnovers tonight. Rapids sets up full court pressure. McKenna Bullis gets it into the front court with her dribble. Bullis is being ridden. Rapids player tripped the Everest player along that far sideline right in front of their bench. Foul on the Red Raiders, Kristen Radke. Evergreens will inbound. Hall inbounds to Woolley. Over to Klatt and now to Bullis. Bullis is double-teamed. Fights through that, and they're going to say that got a foul called here? Or out of bounds off one of the Rapids players. Yep, he'll stay with Everest ball. No foul there. I'll tell you what, these Everest players will not want to pick up their dribble. Rapids double teams immediately as soon as the dribble is turned off. Hall goes cross-court, almost threw it out of bounds to Woolley. Entry pass to Sandquist. Foul line extended. Now to the wing. 3-ball coming. That missed everything. Ugly shot behind the backboard for Aubrey Klatt. Rapids will get the ball. We're 2 minutes in. Neither team has scored. So which of these teams can get things settled down and get some productivity out of their offense? Off a screen, Neelitz had it up high. Her first touch of the night. Picked up her dribble, gets a runner, basket, and a foul. Sydney Holberg kisses it off the glass, and she'll get to the foul line to try and complete a three-point play. Fouled underneath by Grace Sandquist. Ayelsa Shimoleski is in. Kelsey Woolley out for the Evergreens. Free throw is good. Evergreens have not been comfortable at all against this tough defense. Lofted down court to Ayelsa Shimoleski, who misses at the rim, and it's out of bounds off the Evergreens. Uncontested. The Evergreens needed those points. Didn't get them. Evergreens will take out Sandquist, and in comes Piper Scholes. So the Evergreens looking for the right combination early. Give and go underneath, knocked free. Rapids still has it. 3-ball coming. Too strong for Sydney Holberg. Piper Scholes with a rebound off the glass. Evergreens ahead to Shimoleski. She couldn't handle it. To the wing, Rapids pops the three too strong in the corner, tracked down by Audrey Klatt. Klatt on the Holberg miss. Evergreens are 3 minutes in and no points. Entry pass to Scholes, knocked away. Ball's loose, Evergreens get it back. Entry pass to Schulz, back out. 3 ball for a tie. Shimoleski, no good. Offensive rebound, unable to squeeze it was Kirsten Hall. Rapids comes back, got a whistle, that's a carry. Rapids will make a substitution. Rachel Linsmeyer is in. Riley Hasbrough's out. Here's Kirsten Hall. Woolley's been on the bench for an extended period. Evergreens to Piper Schulz. Tried to get that down low to Shimoleski, who was open. It was tipped away. Have a foul on the Evergreens. Ailsa Shimoleski picks up her first personal, team's second. Evergreens trying to fight through another cold start. 3 ball for Rapids, too strong. That shot off the bench from Neelitz and out of bounds to the Evergreens. Rapids again, every stoppage sets up full court pressure, and the Evergreens want to talk it over. Evergreens trail 3-0. We're 4 minutes in on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. So the Evergreens are cold as can be to start this game. And Rapids, knowing that your opponent is struggling, you've got to be up by more than 3-0, right? And yet Rapids is not. I mean, if Rapids could get off to a 9 or 10-0 start while the Evergreens are not on track, it'd go a long way towards putting this game away early. Hall into the front court. She's tripped. Foul on Rapids, non-shooting. Lexi Core is whistled. Kelsey Woolley came back in during the timeout. Baseline 3, missed everything. Much too strong for Shimoleski. Evergreens fight for an offensive rebound. McKenna Bullis gets it and puts it back in. Evergreens are finally on the board, 3-2. Natalie Haddow came in for Rapids during that timeout. Had the ball along the baseline and was cut off. Gets it back now. So Rapids uses a pretty deep bench here. Holberg, who has the Red Raiders' only points. That 3 missed everything. Bullis was unable to grab it. Goes out of bounds off her. Piper Schulz comes out. A starter, Grace Sandquist, is back in. Tell you what, we played a lot of basketball for it to be 3-2. Again, Rapids looks a little more comfortable in their offense than the Evergreens. Just haven't scored anything. Too strong to the rim for Neelitz. Out of bounds to the Evergreens. Basketball is brought to you by Axis Insurance. For all of your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's a local agent you can look to at Axis Insurance. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net. Axis Insurance Agency, their business revolves around you. Gabby Neilitz called for the foul, her first. Evergreens break this into the front court. Shimoleski too strong. That's blocked along the baseline. Swatted down by Lexi Core. Shimoleski's had a block and a miss in the paint. Pass is down low, picked up by Haddow, who picks up her dribble now. Baseline 3, good. Gabby Neelitz. Here's Kelsey Woolley between the circles. Over to Bullis, who looks to drive in, got a step and missed at the rim. No finish. Good drive, no points. Rapids tries for back-to-back threes, round and out. Rachel Linsmeyer almost got that to go down. 12 minutes to go in the first half. Entry pass to Sandquist, who's double-teamed. Bullis stops, makes an extra pass down low, and missing at the rim is Grace Sandquist. Evergreens have had a couple of shots inside that they need to go down and have not. Driving in, a lot of contact, no whistle there. Both players were moving. So no foul on Sandquist as Neelitz drove right into her. Three ball off a screen. Round and in. Shooter's touch. Gabby Neelitz has hit 2 threes. 9-2. Long pass ahead to Shimoleski. She was banged and there's no whistle and it's out of bounds off Ielsa. Boy, the Evergreens needed a whistle there. J&D Tube Benders, founded in 1968, they've stayed in the Felch family ever since as a locally owned manufacturer specializing in tube bending, welding, and cutting. Find and join the J&D Tube Bending team in the Schofield Industrial Park or at jdtubebending.com. It is early, but this is a dangerous spot for the Evergreens. Don't want to go down by much more than they are now. Double teamed along the baseline, back out. Rapids passes on the open three. Evergreens have been double teaming along the baseline. Neelitz drives into trouble. Sandquist knocked it away. Evergreens ahead. Hall to Shimoleski. Got that one to go down. Like every basket's been earned by the Evergreens. Nothing's come easy in the half-court sets for Everest. Rapids throws that into the backcourt. It's the Red Raiders' 5th turnover of the first half. Chance for the Evergreens to edge closer. A Rapid starter, Riley Hasbro, comes back in. Breather for Lexi Core, who was one of the other starters for Rapids. 10 minutes to go, first half. Hall pass to Shimoleski in traffic. Now Klatt has it. Klatt, bad pass. Knocked out of bounds by Kelsey Woolley. Good defense there. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com and find an agent near you. Well, open for the three was Natalie Haddow. Doesn't take it. 3 ball there from Neelitz, who's hit 2. Offensive rebound up and in. Haddow did the work to fish that out of there. Evergreen's back on the other end. Shimoleski scores. So the teams trade baskets. Rapids wants a timeout. Coach not happy that the team wasn't back on defense. Rapids by 5 when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
The Everest sophomores have accounted for all 6 of their points. 4 for Ielsa Shimoleski and 2 for McKenna Bullis. Kind of think it's a senior that's got to step forward if the Evergreens are going to come back in this game. They're down by 5. Evergreens use the timeout to set up full court pressure. Rapids a little trouble getting it in. Sydney Holberg on the dribble, gets it into the front court. Got the ball away before the double team arrived. That's a travel. Evergreens will get the ball back. Lexi Core comes back in. Lauren Schillinger, a junior, is in for the first time for Rapids. So again, Rapids has gone, 8 or 9 players deep so far in this game. Shimoleski, bad cross-court pass. Take it away. Rapids coming back the other way. Basket, good for Lexi Core. Rapids has pushed this lead up to 7 twice here in the first half. Bullis into the front court. Bounces along the baseline. This is Sandquist, who finds herself underneath the basket, reverses and scores. That's pretty for Grace Sandquist. Back to a 5-point game. Almost knocked away. Rapids will keep the ball. Kirsten Hall was out for a quick breather. She comes in. Kelsey Woolley comes out. Evergreens have Clara Pyatt in for the first time. Basketball is brought to you by TRW Auto Body in Mosinee. Top quality collision repair. Full body repair, 24-hour towing, courtesy loaner vehicles, plus a lifetime warranty on their work. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. Evergreens look to trap as soon as Haddow picked up her dribble. Rapids will keep possession. Both teams have been turnover prone. Rapids 6 turnovers, Evergreens 5. Long three, good. A full step behind the arc, and Lexi Core hits. She's now got 5 for the game. Evergreens backcourt violation. Hall was right up against the half-court line and brought the ball back across. Grace Sandquist out, Piper Scholes back in. Rapids has the Evergreens doubled up right now. Ridgetop Exteriors has, just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, doors, Ridgetop Exteriors. They have the right strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Rapids gets an offensive board. They'll get another look. Back out. 3-ball coming. Good. Lexi Core has hit back-to-back buckets. She now has 8. Bullis dribbles out of trouble. Gets it ahead to Piper Scholes. Evergreens have nothing from the outside in this game. Kirsten Hall, got to get her going. 6.5 until halftime. 3-ball. Bullis missed everything. Long outlet pass for Rapids. They'll play this as a half-court set. Difference right now is that Rapids has been shooting better from the outside. The Evergreens have not. Three from the corner. It's good. Lexi Core has hit 1, 2, 3 threes in a row. She's got 11. Evergreens need a timeout. Rapids has momentum. We're late in the first half. Back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Uncle Minton wants you to ride into huge savings this tax season.
With up to 76% off furniture and Mittens pays the tax, you honestly can't miss this sale.
We're your one-stop shop for all your favorite brands of appliances.
get the latest sleep technology for your best night's rest.
And save the tax. Mittens Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses is dedicated to stretch your dollars further this tax season in downtown Marshfield.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
So Rapids has opened up a 14-point lead, and so far the Evergreens have not played well in tonight's game. They'll have the ball out of the timeout. Basketball is sponsored by Mammoth Mortgage, your opportunity for low rates, hassle-free mortgages for buying or refinancing a home anywhere in Wisconsin. For all of your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage. Full court defensive pressure is back on. Bullis inbounds to Kelsey Woolley, and Woolley opens up with a bad pass. Turnover out of the timeout. Splitting defenders, getting in almost a three-point play. Lexi Core had that roll off the rim. She's going to get 2 free throws. Kelsey Woolley commits the foul, her first, team's third. 2 free throws coming up here for Lexi Core. Rapids is 1 of 2 from the foul line. Almost an offensive board for Rapids. Piper Scholes finally grabbed it for the Evergreens. Baseline 3. Hall missed everything. Evergreens are 0 for 4 from behind the arc. And a couple of those misses have been ugly. Out of bounds, stays with Wisconsin Rapids. Fleet Farm says no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered. Best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Kristen Radke comes in for Rapids. Rapids with the ball and a comfortable lead. Grace Sandquist will come in for the Evergreens' next stoppage. That's rounded out. A lot of bodies battling for that rebound. Rapids gets it back, and free throws are coming up on the putback attempt. Radke to the free throw line. Fouled by Kirsten Hall. Her first, team's fourth. Rapids' lead continues to grow. Matea Byler comes in. Kelsey Woolley out. The Evergreens swap a freshman for a senior. Here's Bullis in the backcourt. Quickly across the timeline with the high dribble. Picks up the dribble and is quickly double-teamed. Got a reach-in jump ball. Arrow points to the Evergreens. Ielsa Shimoleski comes back in for the Evergreens. Bullis is out. You know what? That arrow's not right. The Evergreens won the opening tap tonight. So the Evergreens are getting an extra possession out of this. Shimoleski splits defenders, gives it over to Sandquist. Hall, nice pass down low. Shimoleski, left hand, scores. Ielsa's got 6 of the Evergreens' 10 points. Rapids still by 15. Can the Evergreens get this down to something manageable by halftime? Just over 4 minutes to go till intermission. Along the baseline, that's a bump. Kristen Hall is going to pick up her second foul. Five team fouls against the Evergreens. Off the wing, a three ball, too strong, off the back bracket. The Evergreens with a bad outlet pass, turn it right back over. Another three ball coming, too strong for Linsmeyer. Evergreens get the rebound. Grace Sandquist pulls it down. Sandquist gets it back in traffic, got a reach-in foul. It's on Rapids. This will be non-shooting. Take advantage of the President's Day sale now through February 28th at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Buy 3 Goodyear tires, get the fourth one free, plus $180 in rebates. On now at Sherrill Tire and Service. Lexi Core, who's the leading scorer, has picked up her second foul. Klatt, Shimoleski almost too strong. Hall pulls it down. Cross court, Evergreens are on the wing. Shimoleski open for the three. It's too strong. And nothing for the Evergreens from distance. Long outlet pass. Rapids scores again. Rachel Linsmeyer. The Evergreens weren't back on defense. Rapids is now not back on defense. And Aubrey Klatt scores. Rapids baseline got a foul. This is the Evergreens' last to give in the first half. Aubrey Klatt called for her first. Rapids will shoot the bonus for the final 2:39 of the game. 1, 2, 3 new players coming in for the Evergreens. Baketta Bullis, Clara Payette, and Kelsey Woolley. So 2 of the 3 are starters who are coming back in for the Evergreens. Kirsten Hall, who has not scored in the first half, will come out. Rapids having trouble getting it in, but there's a foul on Rapids before they could inbound the ball. It's turned over to the Evergreens. Kristen Radke of the Red Raiders has to go to the bench. She's just picked up her third. She's a sophomore starter. Both teams will be in the bonus for the final 2.5 minutes of the half. Evergreen split the defense. Pass, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Evergreens. Trying to get that over to Clara Payette, who was open for a moment. Then the defender closed quickly. Here's Sandquist, foul line extended. Sandquist again. 2 players around her, goes off to the wing. Woolley guarded closely. Shimoleski was open for a moment, did not fire it. Payette. Shimoleski along the baseline, into the double team, goes back out. Woolley takes the three, short. Rebound. Well, you know what? The Evergreens were out-hustled there. Sandquist didn't like the call and just said something spontaneously. But the Rapids player closed on that ball faster. Can't have that, right? 15-point lead, and the Evergreens have only 12 here in the first half. 3 ball coming here. Too strong for Haddow. Offensive rebound following the miss. Free throws are coming up. Put-back attempt and 2 foul shots are coming. Kelsey Woolley has picked up her second foul. Natalie Haddow shoots 2 free throws. Too strong. We are sponsored by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step. Contact Next Step Prosthetics today. 0 for 2. Bullis comes up and gets the rebound. Minute and a half till halftime. Stripped and turned over. Coming back the other way, that's a miss. Coming in too strong was Holberg. Evergreens have it. 1:15 and counting down till halftime. Entry pass now to Sandquist. Spin. She's hit hard. Grace Sandquist will get to the free throw line. These are the first free throws for Everest in the first half of the game. To the Serve Pro Jamie Wetzel free throw line we go. Call Jamie Wetzel at Serve Pro, the number one. That foul is on Lexi Core, who now has 3 personal fouls. 2 starters, Radke and Core, each have 3 for Rapids. Sandquist is 1 of 2. Evergreen set up full court pressure. Rapids trapped in the corner, dribbling out of trouble, getting it across the timeline. Rapids into the front court. Haddow down low, makes an extra pass too strong. Rebound comes to the Evergreens, Audrey Klatt. Under a minute to play first half. Can Everest get a little bit closer? Shimoleski, long 2, good. It's the first outside shot of the entire half of the Evergreens. Ielsa has 8. Evergreens within 12. 30 seconds to go. You'd think Rapids would be holding for a final shot, but they look like they're running regular offense here. Haddow brings it way out high. Evergreens are looking to pressure the ball. Haddow got it back along the baseline. Double team when she picked up her dribble. Down low, spinning, missing at the rim, and that's where the half will come to an end. Evergreens were down by 17. They're back within 12 now, but it's still a herky-jerky first half for the Evergreens. Rapids 27, DC Everest 15. First half leading scorers when we come right back. It's halftime on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
It is halftime at the DC Everest Fieldhouse, and Wisconsin Rapids leads DC Everest 27-15. I'm Chris Conley. Let's take a look at our first half leading scorers. There's only one player in the game in double digits. That's Lexi Core. She has 12. She's hit 1, 2, 3 of Rapids' 5 threes in the first half. Gabby Neelitz has 2 threes. She has 6. 3 points for Sydney Holberg. 2 each for Kristen Radke, Rachel Lindsmeyer, and Natalie Haddow. For the Evergreens, only 4 players have scored. Ayelsa Shimoleski leads the Evergreens with 8. McKenna Bullis has 2. Audrey Klatt has 2. And Grace Sandquist has 3. No threes in the first half for the Evergreens. They've turned the ball over 9 times. They are only 1 of 2 from the free throw line. I guess what's disappointing is that the Evergreens have looked bad in that first half, and this was a key game for them. They're playing for sole possession of third place in the final week of the regular season. And this was kind of a game that's been circled on the calendar for a while. The Evergreens had an extra day of practice when their game against Mosinee on Tuesday was snowed out because of the bad weather. No school, no game. So the Evergreens had extra time to prepare for this and haven't really rewarded themselves. Rapids has played much better in the first half. Rapids 27, DC Everest 15. And we're brought to you by Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits that start from day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Teams will be out for the halftime shoot-around when we come back. Rapids by 12 on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com. ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Sherrill Tire and Auto Service is offering our best deal ever during the President's Day sale. For a limited time, buy 3 tires and get 1 free on select Goodyear tires. Plus, get up to $180 in rebates. The best tire deal ever. Now at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service.
Access Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating. But with Access Insurance, you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at accessinsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Rapids is out of the locker room first for the halftime shoot-around. Elsewhere in the Everest Athletic Department, hockey playoffs are here. The Evergreens are tied with New Richmond 1-1 at the first intermission. Evergreens earlier this week, the hockey team ended Wisconsin Rapids season with a 5-0 Everest win. Evergreens hockey beat the Red Raiders 5 times this year. I'm Chris Conley. Here it's girls basketball, and the Red Raiders have a 12-point lead. Rapids is bidding to sweep the season series in girls basketball from the Evergreens. Basketball is brought to you by Newton Electric. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelec.com. Yeah, the Evergreens have been in the locker room for an extended period of time and have not yet emerged. There's only a minute and a half left till the second period gets underway. Evergreens just trying to find answers. Nothing has come easy in the offensive sets. As the fight song plays, the Evergreens will go straight to their bench to get the second half underway. We have other sports on our Zaleski Sports channels tomorrow, but this DC Everest-based crew has the night off. A Friday night off, can you say fish fry? Mm-hmm. I know next week we've got the boys' game against Wausau East. That was a very competitive first meeting that went East's way over at the East Gym. Evergreens will try and return the favor here at the Everest Fieldhouse next week. This weekend, the boys' basketball seedings come out for state tournament play. Evergreen seniors Kelsey Woolley and Kirsten Hall just bottled up. No points between them in the first half. Rapids will get the ball first with a 12-point lead. Whistle sounds and plays in for the second half. Rapids driving, ball's loose along the baseline, out of bounds to the Evergreens. No? No. Referee pointed the wrong way for a moment. Ugh. The Evergreens need a couple of breaks here in the second half. Rapids inbound underneath their own basket. Along the baseline, bumped but cut off was Neelitz. Loose in the corner, stays with Rapids. John's Auto Repair says for all your auto repair needs, Mosinee and Rothschild, turn to John's Auto Repair, just off Business 51, north of Mosinee. It's auto repair you can trust to have it done right and get you on your way. John's Auto Repair. Second half is just underway here. Entry pass down low, that's too tall and turned over. Trying to get the ball to Linsmeyer underneath. Needed a couple more inches of height. Everest would love a basket here, get this thing down to a 10-point lead. Or 9 with a 3. Nothing from behind the arc for the Evergreens in the first half. Kirsten Hall, there's a reach in against her. Non-shooting. Gabby Neelitz has picked up her second foul, team's first. Evergreens inbound to Kelsey Woolley in the backcourt. Woolley gets it back. Entry pass Sandquist. Dribbles in from the foul line into the double team. Almost lost the handle. Able to get it back out. Evergreens will reset. Here's Sandquist. Back out. Bullis. Entry pass is too wide for Sandquist, and it's a turnover. Whistle down at the other end. Ball rolls around and in. Nope, the foul's on Rapids. No basket. Travel first. So Rapids turns the ball over on their first 2 possessions of the second half. Another chance for Everest to inch closer. Bullis keeps her dribble. Down at the feet of Woolley, now to the corner. Bullis gets it back. Foul line extended. Good. McKenna Bullis had a basket in the first half, has one here. 10-point game. Back out, too strong for Linsmeyer. Evergreens track down that rebound. Klatt in the corner. The Evergreens hit a basket here. Would Rapids take an early timeout to try and settle things? Rapids is cold to start the second half. Along the baseline, Sandquist got caught up in the air, made a bad pass. Along the baseline, Rapids players stepped out of bounds. Evergreens did a good job of using the baseline as a defender there. Kelsey Woolley comes out. Elsa Shimoleski is in for the Evergreens. Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild provides personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body is battling. Migraines, anxiety, stress, youth issues. Let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Again, the door seems open for the Evergreens. 3 ball here that's off the front of the rim. Shimoleski misses. Sandquist is unable to secure the rebound, goes over to Rapids. Piper Schulz will come in. Kirsten Hall comes out. Again, Coach Lauren Bullis is looking for the right combinations with the 2 seniors. Hall and Woolley just cold in this game. Three minutes into the second half, Rapids has not scored in the second half. Baseline 3, too strong for Holberg. Offensive rebound and a putback. It's a big board for Rapids. Natalie Haddow now has 4 points. Rapids looks to trap in the corner. Bullish dribbled right into it, then got it over to Klatt. Out of trouble for now, and a travel. Merrill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. Rapids led by 12 at halftime. They lead by 12 now. 15 minutes to go in the game. A lot of time left. From the wing, no 3, driving in traffic. Pretty move to the basket there by Sydney Holberg. Holberg's got 5. Rapids has led by as many as 17. Ball pinballs back to Shimoleski. Evergreens reset. Klatt, baseline pass, slow getting there and stripped. Loose ball, Evergreens have it. Got a push on the Red Raiders. Loose ball foul here on Rapids. Rachel Linsmeyer called for her first. Team's second of the second half. Woolley comes back in. Aubrey Klatt out. Sandquist, now Bullis. Entry pass, it's down at the feet of Shimoleski and another turnover. 4 turnovers in the half for the Evergreens. And points at the other end for Rapids. Sydney Holberg is up to 7 for the night. Turned over again. Rapids back the other way. The Evergreens may need a timeout here. Nope, Evergreens will play it through. Linsmeyer scored the bucket. And there's another travel. 1, 2, 3 turnovers in a row for the Evergreens on their last 3 possessions. And the Evergreens are going to take that timeout now. Rapids has stretched this out to an 18-point lead. We'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Welcome back. We're at the DC Everest Fieldhouse, and the Evergreens find themselves in deep water, suddenly down by 18. It's Rapids' biggest lead of the night, 35-17. And again, the 18-point deficit is a big deal when you have only 17 points on the board. Nicolet Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Walsall, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicoletbank.com. Playoff hockey late in the second period. New Richmond now leads DC Everest 2-1. And Rapids has the ball out of the timeout. Rapids is on the perimeter here. Holberg, who's been hot in the second half, just gave it up. Spinning Core, who's the leading scorer with 12. Core gets it back on the overplay. Back out, thrown into the backcourt. Rapids will turn it over. And the Evergreens are not out of this, but they've got to find the offensive touch and begin cutting into this lead. 13.5 to go in the ballgame. Piper Scholes, extra pass down low. Sandquist is in traffic, fights through the double team and scores. That's a nice basket for Grace Sandquist, who now has 5. Along the baseline, Sandquist stripped it, balls loose, travel to the Evergreens. Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau has a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply today at GreatLakesCheese.com. Down low, Sandquist again. Back-to-back points in the paint for Grace Sandquist. Rapids still by 14. So the Evergreens have more to do. Core on the dribble. Back out. This is Linsmeyer. Core gets it back. Open for the three and not taking it. Neelitz, who drives at the underside of the rim. Ball is loose. Got a foul that's coming up on the Evergreens, I believe. Clara Pyatt commits the foul. Teams first. Rapids will inbound underneath their own basket. Extra pass in traffic, loose for a moment. Rapids comes back out and resets. Foul line hanging short for Linsmeyer. Rapids gets an offensive rebound. Back into the paint, hanging and scoring. Second chance points for Sydney Holberg. Holberg's got 6 in the second half and is now up to 9 for the game. Sandquist, baseline. She's had a good second half. Misses at the rim there. Gets her offensive rebound. Nice work there by Grace, who is up to 9 for the Evergreens. Leads all Everest scorers now. in the paint, rolls off the rim for Kristen Radke. Evergreens get the rebound. Here's Woolley double-teamed over to Shimoleski on the wing. Entry pass, Piper Scholes. And the Evergreens, no threes in this game. Woolley will pop and try and change that. That was too strong. Looked like it was too strong as soon as it left her fingertips. Neelitz gets the rebound for Rapids. Haddo with her dribble, off to the wing. Rapids back out. Yeah, Rapids doesn't have to be in a rush. 10 minutes left in the game. But long possessions where they get the shot that they want works just fine for Rapids. Extra pass hit the underside of the rim. Radke misses. Woolley gets the loose ball. Piper Scholes tried to get that down low. It's out of bounds off the Rapids defender. Was trying to get it to Sandquist underneath. Aubrey Klatt is back in for the Evergreens. Kirsten Hall is back in for Everest. Woolley and Pyatt are out. Everest inbounds underneath their own basket. Cross court to Hall. Trapped along the baseline, goes back out. Here's a three ball, too strong for Sandquist. By my count, the Evergreens are 0 for 9 from behind the arc now. Rapids, good. Yeah, Rapids has simply been the better outside shooting team. Sydney Holberg hits. And this is turned over on the inbounds attempt to Rapids. Red Raiders up by 17. Along the baseline, that's pretty good defense there by Shimoleski. Rapids will keep the ball. France Propane is your locally owned complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for over 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. Driving in, cut off, nice pass. A lot of contact, no whistle. Schillinger misses at the rim. Ball comes away to Hall. Hall tries to go coast to coast, too strong. You can tell that Kirsten came in a little too hot. A lot of momentum. Is going to need the most gentle kiss off the backboard not to be. Kelsey Woolley will come back in for the Evergreens. Piper Scholes is out. Evergreens pressure in the backcourt, trying to generate more turnovers. Long cross-court pass. Haddo has it. Rapids drives in, hanging, late whistles. Going to send Sydney Holberg to the foul line. Kirsten Hall, no points, and now 3 personal fouls. Just the team's second of the second half. Line drive, good. Holberg now takes over as leading scorer for the night with 13 and misses the second. Klatt with the rebound for Everest. Almost turned over. This 18-point lead is the second time that Rapids has been up by this much. It ties their largest lead of the night. Over to Woolley. from the baseline. Too strong. Hall didn't like that shot as soon as it left her hands. Rebound to Radke of Wisconsin Rapids. There's a travel. Evergreens will get the ball back. Again, there's time for an Everest run. What just makes it seem improbable is that the offense has been bottled up tonight. Nothing from the outside. Turnovers are up tonight. Nice pass, moving without the ball. Hall misses. Offensive rebound for Shimoleski. She's fouled. This is going to be on the floor, non-shooting. Before the putback attempt. Sydney Holberg picks up her first, team's third. I understand in our hockey game we're at the second intermission. New Richmond leads DC Everest 2-1. 3-1, beg your pardon. I liked it better at 2-1, guys. Out of bounds, Rapids player dribbles off her hip and turned over to the Evergreens. Turnovers are 7 apiece since halftime.
West is losing 2-1 at the end of the second period.
Do I see that Wausau West is behind too? So an Everest Warriors rematch in the playoffs may not be in the cards tonight. Both teams could be exited before this evening's done. Shimoleski down low, moving without the ball. Nice cut to the basket by Grace Sandquist. Sandquist now has 11. Along the baseline, Rapids goes back out. 7.5 to go in regulation. Evergreens will put 3 new players in. Woolley, Piper Scholes, and a player whose number I can't see. Will come in during the next stoppage. Is that McKenna Bullis? Yes, McKenna Bullis is the third of that trio. 3 ball from the outside, looked good, but Lexi Kaur clangs it off the rim. Loose ball out of bounds to the Evergreens. Yeah, the Evergreens needed a big night from their 2 seniors. Kelsey Woolley and Kirsten Hall, no points between them. Under 7 to go. Do I see that this weekend we'll be able to dream of baseball and softball? It's going to get to 40 degrees on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, too. We're looking for a quick snow melt and no late March or early April snow, please. I see that the Everest baseball team opens their first 3 or 4 games around the road. No out-of-town trips, but they'll be down in southern Wisconsin. I mean, you go down to Janesville or Kenosha or Beloit, the weather's just different down there when we get to the early part of spring. Piper Scholes to the baseline. Klatt was open, did not take it. You know what? The Evergreens have been so cold from behind the three-point arc. Again, no threes in this game for Everest so far. Just looks like some of the players are gun-shy, that they have opening, they have separation. There's Klatt taking it, high, arcing, short. Rebound out of bounds to Rapids. Scholes couldn't get to it in time in a race with Neelitz. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. Count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. 6 to go. A 12-point game at halftime and a 16-point game now. Stays that way on the 3 miss that's out of bounds, unable to be secured by Kirsten Hall. Rapids will keep the ball underneath. do I see that our postgame show is going to be done from up here in the booth. Basket and a foul, and Rapids is sitting pretty right now. Riley Hansborough, her first basket. She'll get to the free throw line to try and complete the three-point play. Piper Scholes committed the foul. Yeah, we lent our DC Everest broadcast kit to one of our other Zaleski sports crews. And they didn't give us back the microphone cord for our wireless field mic. So postgame will be done from up here. That's why when it's your broadcast kit, you keep it under lock and key. When I did the radio-only games, as Piper Scholes down low waved off a travel. When I did the radio-only games, the piece of equipment that beamed our signal from here back to our studios was the Comrex 10,000. The Comrex 10,000 was locked away in my house when we weren't doing games. No one could touch that. I mean, you had to sign it out. I think I was making people leave deposits. Basket and a foul. The route is on for Rapids. Linsmeyer scores, and she'll get to the free throw line. Aubrey Klatt has committed her second. I mean, even though this game is not going to go the Evergreens' way tonight, they will have a chance to taste victory once more before the season is over. Their playoff opening round game is a play-in game against Appleton West, and West does not have a win this season. They're 0-18. Beg your pardon, they have one win. I believe it was an exhibition game against a group of animals. Donkey basketball, it's a thing, really. And the Evergreens will get to host that play-in game. Trapped in the corner, Rapids takes it away. So that's nice. Next week, the Evergreens will be here in front of a home crowd looking for a playoff win, and that seems entirely possible. Kelsey Woolley, Grace Sandquist, Ayelsa Shimoleski back in for the Evergreens. 4.5 until this one comes to an end. Almost too tall for Woolley. She gets it. McKenna Bullis, foul line extended. Looks to dribble in, pops, partially blocked, no whistle. Sandquist is fouled on the floor. She gets that rebound. Express Employment Professionals says get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Wausau, Stevens Point, Marshfield, and more at their website, expresspros.com. Expresspros.com. Gabby Nylitz commits her third foul. Team's fourth. The fouls and bonus situation kind of academic at this stage in the game. To Sandquist, blocked clean, rejected there by Riley Hansborough. Hansborough at 6 feet, tallest player on the Rapids roster. Evergreens will keep the ball. After our officials huddle up to make sure that they agree that it's Everest ball, they're staying with that call. Woolley in front of the Everest bench. Work to the other side. Hall pops the three, too strong. Offensive rebound, putback attempt to foul. Ayelsa Shimoleski will shoot 2 on the putback try. Lexi Corey had 12 points in the first half and nothing in the second. She commits the foul. First free throw, round and in for Ayelsa. Shimoleski got both of her free throws, 10 points for Ayelsa tonight. Knocked out of bounds, Sandquist couldn't hold it for the Evergreens. Rapids with a comfortable lead, led by 12 at halftime, leading by 19 now. Again, Rapids has a much tougher first-round playoff assignment on the road at Hortonville. They have a reach-in foul on the Red Raiders as Kirsten Hall began moving the ball up court. Rachel Linsmeyer has been called for her second. Rapids has no more fouls to give. Cross court, good ball movement to Shimoleski down low. Scores with the right hand. I also had good position inside. Backcourt pressure. Rapids calls a timeout, thinking that the 10-second count was going to get them there. Rapids leads by 17. We'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Bauer & Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Find Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
I'm Chris Conley, and we're back at the DC Everest Fieldhouse as Wisconsin Rapids is going to sweep the season series from the Evergreens. A 3-point win earlier, and up by 17 now. Rapids has the ball out of the timeout. If I'm Rapids, I think I want to run some clock here. Turned over into the backcourt. Exactly 3 minutes to go in this one. It's McKenna Bullis over to Kelsey Woolley. Cross court, Shimoleski's pass was deflected. Hall foul line extended. Back out to Ielsa. Hall again splits defenders too strong. Hall will get to the free throw line looking for her first points of the night. Rachel Linsmeyer has been called for her third personal. Hall's first free throw is good. So Kirsten is heard from in the scorer's column. Got them both. Long pass ahead, tipped out of bounds by Grace Sandquist. Inbounding right in front of the Rapids bench. Comes into Allie Blanchard. All the way back out. Open for the three and good is Sydney Holberg. Holberg's had a big second half. 13 points in the second half. And 16 for the night. And a turnover. Up and in for Kristen Radke. Two minutes to go in this one. Woolley for a three, too strong. Offensive rebound. Bullis misses at the rim. Bullis gets it again. Misses again in traffic. Goes back out. Sandquist got 2 players up in the air and scores. Sandquist will lead the Evergreens tonight. She's got 13. 1.5 to go. Bending backwards, high, off the backboard, no basket. That hit the rigging up above the backboard and is out of play. Goes over to the Evergreens. Evergreens are surrendering here. They're putting in 5 new players. Matea Byler comes in. Hope Jagosinski, Isabel Franklin, 2 freshmen for the Evergreens come in now. Evergreens will keep Piper Scholes on the floor. So Rapids is going to have a happy bus ride home. What, it's about an hour from here to there? Both of these teams will leave here at 5 wins and 6 losses in conference. So they'll be in a tie in the standings for 3rd place behind Stevens Point and Marshfield. Scholes along the baseline. Gets it back. Under a minute to go now. Open, it's a travel. Matea Byler has turned it over. 11 turnovers in the second half and 20 in the game for the Evergreens. Rapids has also been turnover prone. They've turned the ball over 15 times today. Again, Rapids play some of their reserves. Leandra Denson just got the ball. Over to the Evergreens. Rapids took the JV game earlier, driving to the basket, got a foul that's going to send Piper Scholes to the free throw line. As we play out the final 25 seconds, only looking to determine the final score. Gabby Young committed the foul. Piper's first free throw too strong. Another game where the Evergreens will be stuck in the 30s. Hard to win a lot of games that way. 0 for 2 at the foul line. Rapids will dribble this out and take their victory. Got a foul late in the game at a meaningless time. Aubrey Klatt. Evergreens still have a foul to give, though, so this is non-shooting. Rapids should be able to get the ball in, then get us down to zeros to wrap up tonight's ball game. It's into Leandra Denson. Rapids 51. DC Everest 33. We've got a push and a foul away from the ball. That will do it. 51-33 Rapids wins tonight by 18. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. I'll give you today's leading scorers when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
This is the Merrill Steel postgame show. I'm Chris Conley. Just moments ago, Wisconsin Rapids defeated the DC Everest Evergreens in girls basketball 51-33. Both of these teams will finish in a tie for third place in the Wisconsin Valley Conference with 5 wins against 6 losses. Rapids was led tonight by Sydney Holberg, who had 16 points. 13 of them came in the second half. 12 for Lexi Core, all in the first half. Rachel Lindsmeyer had 6. Gabby Neelitz had 6. 4 points each for Natalie Haddow and for Kirsten Radke, and 3 points for Riley Hasbro. Evergreens were led tonight by Grace Sandquist, who had 13. 10 of them came after halftime. 11 for Ailsa Shimoleski. Rapids for the season improves to 11-13. The Evergreens fall to 8-14. Everest will play in a playoff game in the state playoffs next week against Appleton West. That game will be right here at the DC Everest Fieldhouse. Rapids late next week will go on the road to play Hortonville in their playoff opener. Again, repeating our final score tonight, Wisconsin Rapids sweeps the season series from DC Everest. They won earlier 46-43 and are winners tonight 51-33. That's going to wrap up our Zaleski sports coverage tonight. Thank you for joining us. I'm Chris Conley. Good night, everybody.